I bought the cheapest Traxxas on the internet.
Yeah, in the stove, on the corner of my road. I should've took the boat. Yeah, I could've took the boat. Yeah, I'll be in a fuss. All my friends going up.
Guys, welcome to the channel. On today's video, we're talking about this little beast. And this is a Traxxas 4Tech. It's a Nitro 4Tech. It says Nitro Tech 3.3 there. I know the motor's not a 3.3. It may originally have been, it may have been changed, but I got this for, wait for it, £50, which is about $70. Completely untested, mind you, but also got a spare 2.5 engine, not seized either. A couple of exhausts, and the original starter box by the looks of it as well. So in this video, we're going to have a quick look at this. We're going to get it running, or see if we can get it running, completely untested, no radio gear with it. But it does seem, I did check it, and it does seem like the motor is not seized, so we should be able to at least attempt to start it. And there's a reason I bought this. So part of the big collection I got a little while back was a pretty unused Nitro 4Tech in there, the 3.3, as you can see here. What you will notice here is the motor is missing, and I'm going to show you what happened. Some of you may have seen my community post. Unfortunately, I haven't got a video, but that's the bottom of the motor. This was pretty much brand new, this thing. That's the bottom of the actual motor itself, and you can see piston's still going around, which is good. And that's your cooling head, and you'll see a little bit of damage there. Like I said, I haven't got a video of it, but what happened was I got this thing started. I was planning on doing a video on it because it looks really cool. It's 2-speed one, super fast, hardly any use to it at all. Took it out the front of the house just to give it a quick test after I got it running. Nailed the throttle a little bit too much. Tried to brake but couldn't brake in time, and went straight under my car. The top of the cooling head hit the subframe of my car, and as it hit the top of the subframe, it just completely snapped the motor. These 3.3 Traxxas engines are so expensive to replace, so I went on a hunt for one, and that's where this thing comes into play. This turned up on the UK RC selling group on Facebook. The guy wanted £50 for it, $70, which I think for a 4Tech is really cheap. Body's in really nice condition, few little marks on it, but other than that, I think the spoiler's glued on. Other than that, not too bad. Engine, it's got a 2.5, which I knew before I went to get it. The 3.3 is just so rare, so hard to get hold of. I just decided to take it on the chin that I'd smash mine up, and we'll go for a 2.5. This one's a single speed. The one I broke was a 2-speed. So my plan is to get this running, or try and get this running today, take it out for a spin, single speed, maybe see how fast it goes. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip the motor out of this. I'm going to put the motor from this in my broken one and use that as a 2.5. And then this one is going to get converted to brushless. So I've seen at these 4Techs, the Nitro 4Tech, rather than the brushless one you can buy anyway, the Nitro ones, crazy speed with the gearing setups and stuff, from what I've seen. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have a brushless one, which is the single speed one. Then we're going to throw this motor into the one I smashed up. Right, so I haven't tried this yet. I've had a quick look in the fuel tank. The fuel tank looks relatively clean. The guy said that he hadn't run it or hadn't tried it. He bought it for spares and never run it. I mean, it might be because it's broken, but fuel tank looks clean, so I'm not going to worry about cleaning that out. What I have done in the past in Nitros, use a bit of gasoline or petrol, put it in the tank, swill it around, and then drain it out, and that cleans all the gunk out. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to, some people like to take the head off, strip it down, check it. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to try and get it started. Take the glow plug out, make sure the glow plug works. I'm going to charge a battery for the electric start. We'll put some fuel in. Going to reset all the mixture screws back to factory settings, and then I'm going to go for a start, I think. Yeah. So, whoa. nice glow on there. So we know that works. So while the glow plugs out, I mean, some people probably don't recommend this. I'm literally going to put 2 tiny drops of oil in there. It's just a little oil for a bike, actually, for a bike chain and stuff, but just 2 tiny drops. So if that motor has been run dry or it's not been run for a while, it just adds a little bit of extra lubrication. Like I've said, some people will go, what are you doing? But I'm sure it will be fine. And then I'm going to get the factory settings, which I think for the high speed is, from when I set up the 3.3 of mine, I'm sure that's 4.5 turns out from all the way in. And I think that's the low speed one just down there on the throttle. And that actually, that's flush. That's meant to be flush with the outer casing, which I think it is. So I think that's probably set. We're going to adjust that one. The idle screw we'll just have to do if we get it started. What else got to do? Oh, we've got to get some batteries in here. Get a receiver and transmitter in it as well. Old Faithful, Dumbo RC. Wow. It's not Dumbo RC, it is RGT, but same thing. Throttle's working. Steering's not, because I got it the wrong way around. Ooh. That steering doesn't sound good. That steering's not too good. I might change that servo out. I don't want to, especially with a nitro. 1, you don't want it to run away, and 2, I want it to at least steer, but that's not self-centering. Right, we're ready for the first try. I've put fuel in, new servo's in and seems a lot better. Receiver is in. This is the fuel I'm using. Again, I'm no nitro expert, but it looked like it would do the job. Lovely colour. Right, what I'm going to do first is just make sure and turn over. Okay, that's good. Got my screwdrivers at the ready. I'm not sure how well the actual glow start works on the charger, so I'm going to use my normal one. Everything's set to default. Hang on, before we do that, let's just get a bit of fuel in. If this starts first time, I am going to be so happy, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to. Anyway, here we go then. What? Well, it's firing. Oh. Yes, it runs. We just need to sort that idle out. Right, this is one of the reasons I don't like nitros. I've literally had to bring a bag with me just to get all the equipment. Right, I was smoking myself out in the garage. I've got it to a relatively good point. It's not idling very well still, but I thought we might as well bring it out. Let's get it out and let's get it going and warmed up. Hopefully it starts now. Otherwise it's a wasted journey. Filled the tank up, we're good to go, or we should be good to go. So it keeps stalling it when I'm braking, so think, is that the idle? I don't know. Right, I've established the brakes a bit crap. Let's just let it run around for a bit. Yeah, it doesn't really slow down at all. I've not brought an Allen key with me. That is going to be a pain. Yeah, it slows down a bit. Alright, I think we need to lean it out a bit. This is why I do not like nitros. Why is it stalling, guys, when I'm putting the brakes on? It shouldn't do that. I'm not sure why it's stalling when I put the brakes on. Someone in the comments tell me why that is. Let me Google it first. So it could be the clutch, which I've had a look online, but I've adjusted the idle screw. But the more I adjust it, it's just gonna fly off. The idle's way too high, so gotta be something to do with the clutch. Anyway, I'm gonna switch over, just get a bit of footage with it. I don't want you to have watched all this video with no running footage of it. I just have to be careful because not much control. Anyway, enjoy the footage. That's if it survives. And now it won't start. I hate nitro. I think we may have lost a bout. Just watching, guys. We'll have to come back to this one.